seems like to be the small tavern of the small village. As you enter, you see some barrels near the taverner, and some empty tables. There is not much going on tonight. As you reach the innkeeper for asking some questions, he approaches you and tells you, "Hey, what do you want, my lovely friend? You want some ale? I have good ale here."
I don't drink. I'm looking for an orc named Gornak. He's meant to start my training to become a brave.
Oh, Gornek, be a bit careful with that warlock orc. I mean, he is quite brutish, and he don't talk. He don't like to talk too much. He's quite direct. You actually can find Gornek in the mines, doing his laboratory things and so on.
Out of character, really quick. Is is it? I think it's called the den in the game. Is the den a thing in this valley?
The din.
The den, the cave barrow thingy that's in the Valley of Trials, and
Exactly. It's but in this case it's really a mine. You see an entrance to a mine near the camp where is a mountain.
As the barkeeper finishes his spiel, I nod to him and say, "Thank you for telling me where he is," and I go and wander off towards the den. If the party isn't with me, I turn around to them and shout to them, "I think I found our first quest."
All right. Deodori is... Oh,
I'm gonna follow behind him pretty closely.
What about you, Felix, and Roz and
Oh god damn it, my mic's been muted.
Yeah, Deodori. My mic was muted also because I was typing stuff for setting up the broadcast, so that's why there is so much silence. But I'm gonna.
Yeah, like I don't have push to speak on or anything, but my mic has a button on it that like I just clicked to mute or unmute, and I looked over and I thought it was muted, and I was like, god damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna follow, and I'm gonna say, you got some good eyes on you, man. To what's your name? Let me go back to Roll20.
Somoto.
Yeah, Somoto.
Well, you reach the like I said, almost the evening from in the den, what I will call as the mine, and actually you find what seems to be the laboratory really easily, because it's just entering the mine, and to your left you see clearly a big space where is full of small laboratory things. There is some experiment and so on. But what displays clearly as a magical user is that there is a dome, purple dome, in his laboratory, and you do see that in it there is an orc doing some shenanigans on his laboratory. On his working bench. You don't understand what it is actually. And slowly it turns his attention from his work to you. And as he is moving outside of his dome and approach you and exits the dome, it tells you, I was waiting for you. And you clearly see a completely orc, fully in black robe, with runes that you cannot understand the language is, and he has glowing red eyes. He seems to be a very calm person, and he tells you, I know that you are coming. I have a duty for you that I did give to Kolnek. Listen up. I will not repeat myself. I'm not those kind of people. In the north of the camp, in the far north in the camp, you need to marshal a lot. There is a cave called the Burning Blade Coven. That cave was empty. And it was actually a cave that I love to go to relax a bit. But recently, someone stole a magical item in my laboratory. A medallion. I know who that person is. I only ask you to bring me the medallion, because it is too dangerous to put it in the wrong hands. Bring it without failure. And as he finished up this conversation, he turns his back and completely ignores anything that you say and so on. Like he don't give a crap about any questions. He just enters his magical circle again, and he continues to do his work.
Deodori is going to speak up to the party and say, I don't think he cares if that person returns as a alive or as a burnt corpse.
All he wants is the medallion, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
She's going to nod. Do you suppose we should talk to Kazriel and Zaretta before we march northwards? Perhaps their tasks for us might be along the way.
If the medallion is a weapon, should we be worried it'll be used against us?
Wait, there's something quite odd that happened there. Felix left the... What?
Felix died suddenly.
No, it's even worse, is that he left the server completely. I think that's a mistake, but that's a real twist to the session.
Yeah.
He's like offline, so I can't like message him anymore.
Well, something happened for sure. I sent him a friend request. If he don't answer, well, that sucks. But yeah, let's continue as if nothing happened.
Mm-hmm. So, do you believe we should talk to Kazriel and Zaretta?
Yes, we probably should. It would make this job easy.
Is there anybody else in this mine that isn't Gornak?
It seems not. It seems like the deeper you look at the cave, there it seems to be empty. You do hear some noise from afar of not of the cave, of the mine, but it seems like it's some people talking.
Yeah, if we hear that, Deodori is going to approach.
Okay. For sure. Do you want to approach it discreetly or just in general?
Yeah, she'll approach discreetly. No, because if she gets caught and people see an elf lurking around, it's gonna go poorly. She's just gonna walk in that direction of just like, I hear voices over here.
No problem. Well, as you approach, you clearly hear some. You clearly hear two distinguished voice patterns. What seems to be an orc and what seems to be a Forsaken. And you have not yet understood what the dialogue is about, because they are speaking quite low, like in whispering.
Can she roll a perception check as she's approaching to try and make it out?
Sure, roll it. Okay.
I accidentally rolled with advantage, but it's going to be that 21.
Sure, it's the 21. No worries. You can roll with advantage. We know that it's the first one on the left.
Okay.
You clearly hear them talk about actually Kornek. They are displeased. Well, the orc is displeased that Kornek is actually quite harsh to him. The work that he is giving on him is a pain to resolve. And you hear the other that clearly identifies himself as an apprentice of Kornek, who is the Forsaken, who says that, no, you need to take your time. He is hard, but you learn really a lot with him.
Does the other one respond at all?
The other sides and is a bit tired of all the work and just says, yeah, and tomorrow is days and more.
If Deodori is like within sight of them, she'll speak up and say, "Blood and thunder, my friends."
They caught the attention. They finally turn from where they are, not hidden, but they are clearly not of view. And now they are on your view. And an elf is this a Are you a cowboy?
I didn't catch that. A what? What did they ask?
A cowboy, like a test experiment.
She is going to she's going to shake her head and say, "I'm Deodori, daughter of Ramesh, Freefinder."
What do that mean? Do that mean that you are here to be experiment and to be discovered something, or?
She is going to narrow her expression and say, "I'm a member of the Horde, just like you."
And the Forsaken taps on his orc friends and tells him, "Look, if she was a subject for an experimentation, she wouldn't have already talked so much."
She's going to say, "I'm Kartunk. Kartunk sent me. I'm looking for Kazriel and Zoretta."
Those people are outside of the mine. I mean, Zoretta is actually the cook of the camp. I mean, it's a small tent, but I think you will be able easily to find who is the cook. And who was the second person that you are trying to find?
Kazriel?
Tazriel. Tazriel is actually outside of the camp. He's a bit far from here. Like, he's working with the peons. But that's a bit on the south east of here.
She is going to nod, and she's going to say, "I assume you work for Gornak?"
Yes, we are Garnek apprentice.
She nods and says, "We were. He's sent us to recover his medallion that's been lost."
Yes. I mean, it's really a shame because it's actually a very strong medallion, but mhm, I'm just a bit upset that he wants to destroy it. And that moment, the Forsaken says, "Don't like. It's too dangerous. We need to destroy it because if it lies in the wrong hands, it can really do too much damage to Duratar."
She's again gonna nod, just like bringing her hand to her chin and say,
Mhm.
and the person who stole it, it sounded like Garnak had a personal connection to them. Is there anything we should be warned about?
It is called something Bane Shadow. I believe it is Yarok Bane Shadow. It was, it was a friend because after stealing something like that medallion, you don't earn more friendship points. You lose only. And Dort continues. Well, sure, that's true, but um, in a way, I don't know too much about him because he was just a friend, accomplice, I even say, because he was a warlock too, but we never interacted with him directly.
She's gonna nod and start turning around and say, "I hope you got all your goodbyes in."
Well, um, well then, have a good day, a good evening.
Yeah, and she'll just like return the same greeting she said before, and just blood and thunder.
Well, have a good night. For honor and for honor and strength.
All right. Heading. Yeah, she rejoins the party, and she'll share with them and say, Zaretta and Tazriel are outside the mines. Zaretta's a cook, and Tazriel's training some peons to the south. I think we can avoid talking to Tazriel currently. Apparently, the person who took this medallion was a friend of Gornak, Yarog Bane Shadow. And it appears that Gornak wants to destroy the stolen medallion. All in all, the task shouldn't be too difficult.
Did they say why the medallion is dangerous?
She's going to shake her head and say, "They didn't say. I didn't ask."
Well,
Well, we go talk to Zaretta.
sure. Finding Zarate is really not that difficult because as the evening is reaching, she's preparing with her husband some meals for the. Give me just 2 seconds. And yeah, you see, basically the easiest way to identify Zarate is with the smoke coming from near it, from all the food and so on. And grilling. As you approach Zaretta, and she turns to you and says, "Oh, you are quite an odd one. Are you a group to help, or are you someone that wants food as everybody else?"
I go up to her and do the torn salute of salutiness and say, we've been sent to assist you in whatever matters you need.
Oh, that's fantastic. All of you will help.
I nod.
Well, that's really fantastic. Basically, and I'll fork in a tense. Basically, some days ago, I sent it, 2 people to try to gather some foods, but they never came back. I'm actually really worried about them. Like, what could have happened to them? I hope no scorpion has killed them, but if you can go try to find them, they are in you might find them in the south of the camp. That's where the last time I saw them going in that direction. And yeah, I don't have any more hints about that. It's 2 ladies, a troll woman and a troll orc that went out to try to find some cactus apples. If you can find them back and bring them in safety, I will be really grateful.
I nod and say, finds 4 people. Got it.
No, 2 people to find.
I say that I said that correctly, and I'm an idiot.
Ah, my bad. I understood 4 people.
All right. Yeah, Zoretta is going to pull Anya and Sohomoto together and say, well, we've got 2 tasks to the south and lives on the line. The medallion poses a danger, and I think the greater good demands we deal with it first.
I think I agree with you.
I agree as well.
Okay, no problem with that.
Out of character,
But-
real quick, there was a 4th
Yes.
name we were given. There was Garnek, Tazriel, and Zoretta, and then someone else. I wasn't writing fast enough, and I'm just letting you
Wasn't
guys
it
know.
like a Nul or something?
Say it again.
Wasn't it like a Nul or something like that? That's what I've got down.
Okay.
It's called Anazua, exactly.
And Zual. Okay.
You aren't trying to find Anazua?
Do you guys want to?
We could take care of the medallion first.
I was thinking we'd get, like, the missions, then we'd sleep. 'Cause it is late night now.
Well, it's almost the evening of it's almost the evening of the day. So, if you want to sleep first and then go, or go directly resolve the medallion issue and then sleep, that's up to you.
Yeah, Deodori, well, I guess if we're talking as players, I don't think we need to sleep at all. If we decide to stay here and not go after the medallion today, then I definitely think we should go rescue the cooks who could be dying before sleep. But yeah, I also agree we should go talk to Anazual.
Well, then you want to talk first to Anazua and then go to the medallion, or
I would vote that.
what about the 2 others? What's your opinion, Anyo and Somoto?
I vote the same. I vote we go talk to Anazual and then do the medallion if we're not going to sleep.
I feel like we should make sure the cooks are okay, but the medallion is probably a bigger threat.
Sure, there's no problem with that kind of priority. But Anazua, you don't actually know where to find him, what he looks like. You just know his name. Asking around about Anazua, you get the sense from the information that Anazua is a young troll that is a hunter, and he helped already in the tavern to kill for the sake of vengeance, a giant scorpion that is trying to track right now. So he's not in the camp right now.
Okay. Tracking giant scorpion. And from the people we asked, can we gain a sense of direction, or would you want us to like roll a survival or investigation check?
Well, I did mention that the Burning Blade Coven is in the north. The two people that are missing are in the south. Tazriel is on the southwest east, so you will find him there with some peons. And Anazul, you don't know where he is located right now. I just want first to know if you want to north, south, southeast, or you are going to sleep.
I vote north.
North for the camp.
Yeah. If it gets desperate, we can.
North of it.
Yeah, I can't.
Well, then it seems like we are going to the north. I do want to ask for all of you to do not a survival, I believe, a nature check.
All right. There we go.
Okay.
Anya.
I'm
Well-
professional.
Anyo and Shomoto, you clearly distinguish something quite unique. While you are going the north to find that cave, you find some imprints you find actually two imprints. One a troll imprint, and another a scorpion.
I point this out to Deodori.
Okay. Yeah, she'll come and look at it. And she'll say, well, this is probably Anaha. Oh, hold on. Let me say. Anuzahal. Anuzahal? Yeah.
It's okay. No problem. with pronunciations.
Yeah, and she'll say, this is that young troll's footprints.
Can we track them?
I recommend it, and she'll provide the help action for somebody to track and do survival.
Well, if you are tracking the imprints, and after a lot of following, you do see a young troll on the horizons, and you see him wandering, trying to find something. Obviously, the scorpion with his bow, but you are too far yet to reach him. Do you want to reach him, or do you want to stay there?
I continue walking up to him, but like just casually walking up to him like we've been doing this entire time.
I'll follow
Okay.
behind him, I guess.
Okay, perfect. Your characters finally arrive to Anazu. It turns his back to you and says, "Oh man!" Give me just 2 seconds because I have the dialogue in here. You look like some people that could help me. What are you doing here in the desert?
We're here to help you.
Whoa, that's very kind. Who are you?
was doing.
Oh, say that again?
My computer decided to do an update, so I am now on the phone, and I don't have roll.
Okay.
I did not write down who sent us.
Yeah, Kartunk, and she'll say we're recruits. Kartunk sent us for training and evaluation.
I see. And you are here to help me. Like, that's the greatest news that I have. I mean, I'm tracking the greatest beast that I have ever known, Sarkot. A huge scorpion. Like, really huge. And he's near here. Like, beware and stay in group. His claws can kill us like it is Friday for him. And I say that it moves a bit closer in this direction. Do you want to follow him?
Theodori will follow.
Tell me.
Oh, go ahead.
So, do we know where he's going?
Well, he's trying to track the beast that is nearby. He does not know yet where exactly. Okay, no problems. So Motu, do you approach Anazu near or not?
Yeah, I follow him.
Okay. I will use your token. And Anyo, do you stay near or do you stay in distance?
I'll stay near him.
Okay. You can bring your token near Anazu. Exactly. As he is continuing to moving, he's saying, "The beast is near. Beware." And from the sand on this side of the map, while being engulfed with all the sand, it comes out, and you see actually a huge scorpion coming from there. Like, you have never seen that huge size. And you can all roll initiative.
Lovely.
Okay.
Hello,
Blistachio.
Hey, what's up, Liz?
Sorry if I'm late.
Yeah, you're a bit late, like an hour and a half. And it's not a problem, not a problem. Welcome to the session. You missed session 0, but we are already trying to do our first battle here.
For some reason, I thought it was at 11 today. Sorry.
No problems. It's a pleasure actually to see you here. If you can join Roll20 and have a token so that you can put on your character sheet so that we can move we can begin actually the fight.
My initiative's wrong. I have no idea how to change it.
Your rolled initiative. You got a 7.
I know, but my dexterity is +4 and my initiative's +. It should be +4.
Oh, okay. No worries. I made a 9.
I don't know. I just can't figure out how to change it, so I thought I'd tell you.
Yeah, no worries. We can do it later on. I'm just waiting for our lovely Blistachio.
I'm loading off the webpage now.
No worries. In the meantime, just to give you a direction, you are in the Valley of Trials, and you are trying to discover each other a bit, and you are doing some missions. And yeah, we shall see how well you're doing it. right now you are trying to help a troll, Anazu, in a fight against Sarkot, a giant scorpion.
Okay. Do you want me to just explain my character real quick? I guess.
Oh yeah. To describe your character.
My character actually is nothing special. He's very young, like he's barely an adult. He he's never really explored that much. He kind of stayed like around his family and helped around the house. So he's very awkward in social interactions, and he enjoys pain.
Pain. Okay. I
Okay, so
I
how do I add
might.
my character?
Sorry, what?
How do I add my character icon? Or is it already on? Oh, I have to change my profile picture, I guess.
Exactly. You need to have a token. Apart from that, you are ready. Well, in the meantime, while he's taking a quick token to prepare himself, just give you a two quick description of all of your characters because he is not aware of what they look like.
Okay. Deodori is a half orc, half elf. She takes after her mother, who is a high elf. She is dressed like she's from the Eastern Kingdoms because she was born and raised in Dalaran.
Anyo is a Taran girl with brown fur and a shaman totem.
Samuto is a simple-looking Tauran warrior. He's got brown fur and a white patch across his.
I thought you had black fur.
Right. So he's got black fur and a white mark across his face. We're going to step backwards, which is a bad sign.
Blastagio, actually, I have a quick solution to the problem if you want. You can use another token from another player in the meantime, so that you can have so you can reuse Roll20 without issue.
I just got one right now.
Okay. And to give you a bit description of what is happening right now, you got to the camp and you got informed by Kaltung, which is the leader of the camp, to do some tasks. And the reason you need to do this task is that you are actually being evaluated and send a report to Ogrimmar to estimate your capacities and so on. And it's quite important because those capacities will determine what kind of cast you will receive in the future and so on. So, for example, if everybody is doing a miserable work, well, you can say hello to the work of being a peon for the rest of the life, I guess.
Okay.
There it is. Okay, it's a bit scary, but no worries.
I'll get a better one later on. That was just a temporary one.
No worries, Corcon Elite. I love it.
That's from Hearthstone. He's a great character.
4-3 charge.
So basically, I want you to roll the initiative roll 2. Please.
Yeah.
And for the hordes. Okay. Anyo, it's your turn.
Okay. I guess I'll just throw a firebolt at it.
Okay. Go for it. Ah, yeah, you touched. You can do the damage.
How do I...
Press firebolt there below 120 feet. Okay, that's good. After this, It's they Dory.
Okay. And oof. Question: after that 6 damage, does it? How's it look?
It looks like it's just to begun to wake up and it's ready to fight.
She's going to cast Frostfire Bolt on it.
That did touched.
All right. And it takes 7 fire and frost damage, however you want to divide it.
Yes. No problem about that.
Oh, and
that's
it's
nice.
It's chilled for 3 turns.
It means that his movement speed is reduced, right?
Yes, by 10.
By 10. Okay, no problems with that. After that, it's a lovely Samoto.
I'm going to use my Hunter's Talent Slayer's Prey to basically cast Hunter's Mark on it, which it just basically adds a d6 of damage. And then I'm going to pull out my crossbow and shoot it.
Go for it. Well, you touched. Ooh, okay, that's good actually.
That's plus the 4 for the Hunter's Mark.
Okay, that's news too. Well, you clearly see that the Scorpion took a lot of damage, but it's his turn right now. And seeing that the Hunter is not the real danger, is going to give a visit to our lovely Hork. And is going to try to attack you. Let me just roll. This did
That's a 20.
Oh no.
Well, you will take some damage there, our lovely friend. Which makes us actually really strong. Are you down? Are you down, my lovely orc? Are you done, Gorum? Yeah, you are down. But you didn't lose the... not yet. It's in the next turns that I will ask you for the constitution check. Oh, okay.
Relentless!
Good on you. Well, you are still up, which is surprisingly. You just saw your friend take a strong hit from the claws of the Scorpion, get down and get up. Anyway, exactly. Anyway, after this, it's the troll here to hit. And it touched.
Alright. Let's go, Mr. Troll.
Okay. That's nice too. You clearly see that the Scorpion is no more in good intact. But the last person to play is... it's our lovely orc. Gorum. Wait. Gorum, exactly. Go for it. You didn't touch. Sorry to say that. Anyo, it's your turn.
After seeing him get hit that hard, she's going to panic a little bit and cast another fire.
Okay, you touched.
Well, that was effective.
Well, it was 1 damage for sure. Deodori, your turn.
All right, Deodori, and this thing's still standing.
Yes, but it's clearly not in a good spot.
Oh, were you gonna say something?
I forgot. I blinked second wind because I used it as well
Oh yeah.
as a bonus action. So I'm at 12 HP now.
Okay.
She'll cast a firebolt at it again.
Okay, you touched.
All right, come on, big money. All right, that's not bad.
You burned the scorpion alive,
All right.
and it dies. Well, you did the impossible. You saved Anazu. I'm proud of you.
That felt invigorating.
Deodori is going to just look at the scorpion, walk up to the group, and look at Anazul and say, "You should consider your hunts more wisely. Don't take something that's this far over your head alone."
No, man, I couldn't do that. You need to understand that I was seeking revenge. That scorpion there killed my father. I was trying to revenge his spirit and restore his honor. But I'm glad that you helped. I don't believe I would have lived another day alone. It was for sure dangerous, but I wasn't expecting that kind of danger.
She's gonna nod and say, "Go back to the Valley of Trials and tell Kartunk that we did the impossible with you."
I will do it with pleasure. But we might see each other not in the Valley of Trials, but in Senjin village. I went back home. Thanks again. I will try to find a reward. Whatever I can find, I will try to give you something in Senjin village. So if you give it a visit, I will try to find you something nice.
She's gonna nod and just turn back towards the party and say, "Kids," shaking her head.
Young hunters are always overconfident.
Well, you saved Anazul from his certain death. You still want to continue to go to the cave? It's actually right now evening, like 8-9 p.m. ish. You don't know really the hours because you don't have you don't have a digital clock.
Deodori's gonna look at the Scorpid and
Try to.
Yeah, is there anything she can or rather, I guess, could she roll like a intelligence check or something to know if there's like any poison glands or meat she can get off these things to sell to people?
You can try to do end of sight to extract the poison in it, but trying to loot it, you don't find too much of anything interesting. Like, I guess you find bones. You can find giant scorpion claw, but
okay, yeah, she'll just like look it over and kick its corpse a couple times and make sure it's dead, and then keep walking.
Well, yeah, you don't find anything too fancy in it. Michael, can you just do me a little favor?
Hmm?
Can you change your name to, like, on the gear on the top right of Roll20? Can you change your name to your character? It's easier to get it.
How? Like, my character name is Grom?
Yeah, but on top right, where is a gear symbol, you can press it. There is something called display name.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see.
It's easier to to get your name exactly. Thanks, many thanks. So, like I mentioned, it's almost it's very late. It's beginning to become really late in the evening. Do you want to continue to the cave, or do you want to take some rest?
Say, how injured are you, Orc?
I'm fine. I could keep going for days.
As his arm's hanging off.
No, I'm at 12 HP out of 13.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Second win for the win.
I say we continue on then.
No problems, no problems. As you continue to go to the north, a figure that you are familiar, Deodori, is approaching you from behind. It's actually the Forsaken, the apprentice of Gornek. That is approaching the group. Excuse me. Do you have a second?
She's gonna nod, turning around and
Is mentioned that to the whole group. I was following the group from afar. I have actually a request to the group. If you could, well, accomplish it. You see, Gardnek can actually see in the future and so on, but is still short-sighted about the potential of the medallion. What I want to do is that I want still to convince him and so on that the medallion is good for the Horde. You clearly see that he's hesitating because he is a bit fearing for his life at the same time.
Come on,
You see-
spit it out, young one.
Like, look, if you could bring the medallion to the mine, there is a room was a door with a skull with a skull that you can clear that it is my room. The door will be open. My request is that you can go there and you put the medallion below my pillow, and below my pillow there is actually a quasi replica of the medallion with some magical enchantment in it, so that if it is enchanted, that it do thinks it's a good medallion, not a false one. So if you can bring it to me, I might try to convince him later, if it's possible, that it can serve the Horde and make the Horde stronger than weaker.
What does the medallion do?
Well, it gives a deeper connection for warlocks to have a deeper connection with the demons, but not major ones. It's some minors, but those minors can help. Like Kornek do not see it, but we can force those demons to work.
A more powerful person than you is saying that it is bad, and you want to disagree with.
Yes, I mean, Gornik is smart, but I believe he is short-sighted. If he don't see the potential with it.
Deodori is going to speak up and say, demons enslaved my people. They created the forces that brought you into on life, and they destroyed my home. They aren't to be trifled with.
Like I mentioned, it's not major demons, it's small demons. Those that you can quite easily imprison and do whatever we want. Yeah. Could you do this favor?
I'm hearing demon this, demon that. What are demons? Are they
Legion.
bad? Did you know them?
Well,
Yes.
you might have heard about the Legion from the Bastgorum.
I said my character is home chef pretty much. He doesn't go out much. He's like,
It is the reason why you're green.
he doesn't know much about the world at all.
Deodori will say, demons are eternal spirits from the great beyond. They seek destruction. They're consumed by chaos, and they've tried on multiple accounts to destroy our world.
Ooh, so I can kill them.
She
Yes.
nods
Yes,
and says,
you
but
can.
they'll be back.
Or the opponent.
Well, I do want to need to go back to go to sleep and prepare myself for more experimentation tomorrow. Do you do it or not? Please.
I look at him carefully and I say, I will not help anyone trifle with demons, no matter how good or minor they may be. I will destroy this crystal as was told.
You cannot destroy. You don't have the expertise to destroy it. I mean, Garnick has it, but
Then we'll take it to Garnick and he'll destroy it.
you are like Garnick. Don't think much more than 3 feet away in the future. And he goes disappointed back to the camp. Well, you want to continue to the cave?
Yes.
We press forward on an adventure.
You don't have much. Yes.
Deodori is going to look at Gorham and say, how do I feel like you're going to be the death of us? Jokingly.
I'll protect you. Don't worry. I'll protect you. My shield isn't here for nothing. You saw how I took the hit like a champ.
This is true. Loktar, no Gar.
Well, let's hope that I do not do a random critical hit again.
Don't worry, I'll have to save a 15 then. It goes up 5 DC every time. Unless a long rest it resets.
Well, you can move wherever you want. Your movement will determine what I will describe and your vision.
Can Deodori move here, like, stealthily and just peek around the corner?
Yes. You see the following. Small little Val familiars. They look like imps, but without the fire around them, nothing like that.
Yeah.
They have clubs on their hands.
Deodori's gonna just hold up her hand and whisper and say, "They're minor demons up above our head."
For Somoto, I do want you to do a stealth check.
Stealth is not what I'm good at. Who cares though? I rolled a 16.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah, you go discreetly on the other side, on that side location that you are, without any trouble. They are not pay attention. They are clearly not pay attention. They are murmuring something to each other, but you don't understand what they are saying.
How do you do that arrow thing?
On the top left of your roll 20 sheet, there should be like a little bar at the side. The fourth one down will make an arrow you can control.
I run in.
Dear God, man.
Can we roll initiative as Gorham's charging, since we see it?
Yes, you can all roll initiative. Gorham, you can do the first attack behind that guy with advantage because he's not looking at you.
Okay.
Oh, two nat 20s on initiative. That's great.
Okay, you can roll the attack. I know you don't. Gorm, you need to roll the attack. Press long
No, I, was
sword.
just, I heard initiative, so I was quickly doing that.
No problems, no problems. I'm just something is bothering me. Ah, there it is. Anu, you need to do the initiative too.
Yeah, sorry, I was pulling my sheet back.
No problem, no problem.
+5 is 7.
Um,
I'm keeping
Oh,
the
sorry, no,
better
it's
one.
+3. It's +3.
I want to finish.
yeah, no worries about that. Wait,
So 5 points to him.
wait, there is. Yeah, for some reason I see Tusomoto in this. Let me correct it.
Yo,
I cannot put for some reason the. For some reason I cannot put Gorm on the table. Wait, I found it.
you have to click. If you click your token, who needs to roll initiative, and then click initiative, it will cut. You'll come up on the table, and then you can pick your first. You can click on your name. Then you click on your name in the initiative thing, and it will.
Okay.
You can change the number.
Okay, perfect. Well, everybody is done. Just Gorm needs to. Yeah. Gorm, did you do the damage?
Yeah, it was 5 points.
5 points. You killed it.
Haha!
Let me just put the correct order.
Like I like the way I attacked it. I literally like dived at it with my sword face first, just.
Well, you killed it as it was easy. Okay, they rolled a high number. Let me just add this. No, it's okay. You don't need to to make anything more. Daydori, your turn.
All right. She'll peek around the corner, see Gorham in there, and she'll roll a firebolt at that one. All right, and firebolt.
You. I'm sure. Yeah. You touched.
All right. And
You
almost
killed.
max damage. All right, she'll.
This one.
No, the other one.
This one.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That one right there. All right.
Perfect.
And she'll use the rest of her movement to get back out of sight of these things, and she'll just call back and say, 2 down, Gorham's still in there.
Samoto, it's your turn.
Is that like shoot? Can you shoot through that thing?
Yes. It's like a small bridge to move on.
Okay, I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Stalker's Prey on that one, and then shoot.
Okay. You touched. Is that too?
And
fair.
I'm going to move up 30. I'm going to move up to here.
Sure. Go for it, Gorm.
Does that to me? I didn't understand. I didn't hear what you said.
I said to go now, Gorm. It's your turn.
Oh, I guess I'll just go up to this one right here, and smack with my sword.
You smash. Okay, go for the attack. You touched.
Okay, how do you do that auto roll? Cause do you know how like they did the piercing?
Click on the number underneath it. Click on the name underneath it.
Below melee, there is longsword. Press it.
Look in the chat
where
log.
is the roll?
Yeah.
Like I Pardon?
Like you see, like 1411
Oh, so you just click the.
longsword, exactly.
Okay.
Well, it's that too. So yeah,
I can't use the rest of my movement to go like right. Actually, up to this one.
yes, you can use that. Anyo, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna move forward.
That one you cannot touch because it's blocking by the wall here. But you can touch this one, and you can touch this one. Oh yeah, I forgot. Gorum, you see one imp running to the north.
I found another one. He's running.
You sound so like a slightly stronger peon right now.
That's pretty much what he is.
Anyo, do you have any idea what are you going to do as an action?
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm going to cast Fireball on that one.
Okay, go for it. Oh, you reach it.
Hit.
Yeah, it hits. Okay, it's still
Why do I
alive.
keep getting ones?
Hey, you
It's
hit
still
with
alive.
everything though.
Okay, it's not their turn. That they really like to go give a hug to our friend Gorum. So this one goes here. This one goes here. And this one will run. Will run for his life. And finally, they are going to try to attack you. And let me check the stats. +4. Okay. Did 17
Yes.
touch you?
Nope. 18 AC.
Okay. One of them clearly wants to try to attack you, but it puts himself in a vulnerable position, and you can give him an opportunity attack.
Ooh. Okay.
Do the killy kill. Oh.
You failed.
It was. I have the dice and it was literally on 20. It's like no two.
Well, you failed. It's the Dory free finger turn.
All right.
Somoto, are you all right? Yeah, you came back.
I just think, like, I couldn't use the chat at all. I was just reloading Roll20.
No problem. No problem.
Same.
On you,
5,
yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, and here she'll attack the one that Anyo attacked. Oof.
Okay, you missed the firebolt. It touched the wall behind.
All right, and that's her turn.
Somoto, it's your turn.
I mark that one with my
Yes.
Stalker's Prey and a bonus action. Then I get out my crossbow, like any good hunter of any level, and shoot.
Are you guys all ranged?
Yeah, you are the only one that
Deodori has a
Um,
dagger.
you touched.
You know, I benefit from you guys being around me.
Well,
God damn.
Well, good thing I'm moving up, and
we
I'm
we
moving.
we give you emotional support, Gorm. You can do. You killed it without any problem. Gorm, it's your turn.
I will swing my sword. I will actually yeah, I'll just swing on the sword.
Nope, nothing happens.
Oof.
And
I
you,
will.
yeah, go on.
Can I move?
Unless you move to the left, you get an opportunity to attack.
Yeah, I guess I'll move here.
Okay, no problem.
So I'm not blocking any views, anything like that.
Exactly. Anyo, it's your turn.
I'm going to move forward and then cast Sanctuary on Gorham.
Gorm?
Yeah.
Okay. Sanctuary is a healing, right?
It's a protection spell. Anything that attacks him has to do a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, okay. No problem. Thanks. Is it
Um,
the end of your turn?
Yes, I'm done.
How is the light in the area?
I usually don't do too much detail about dim light and so on. You see what I am describing. What you see is what
Okay.
it's visible. Even if you have a 90 feet in darkness and stuff like that, I use that kind of way to simplify it with the group. On your left, while you are looking, Somoto, there is simply wood that is blocking the path.
Yeah, I'm just doing.
And finally, there's lovely wild beasts, wild familiars are trying to attack. Well, they need to do a wisdom save. What is their wisdom? Well, we shall see. Yeah, it failed, so he loses the. Yeah, he loses the attack, so nothing happens. With this, it's the Dory turn.
All right. Targeting that one and firebolt. All right, it's gonna hit.
Yes, it is a hit. Well, the one on the right?
Yes, that is correct.
Exactly. It exploded with fire.
She's gonna pull out her dagger and stand behind it.
Okay, behind. No problems. Deomoto, you can do the killing blow.
Yay!
If you touch
I'm
it.
not even gonna cast Hunter's Mark. I'm just gonna shoot it. That's how confident I am, and watch me roll a 1.
You touched barely. It died. You throw the bolt on his mouth and it died. Well, 2 seconds. Give me a bit of a moment to give you vision. There is a bit of water in front of you. But yeah, there is one of those imps that escaped. This is a door actually. It's closed.
Can I try and open it?
Try to open it. Use sleight of hand. No, use the thieves not can.
Okay. Can I try and force it open then? Because fuck me trying to be finessey.
Okay, try strength roll and try to destroy it. It is a wooden door with a lot of iron, so you still need to try it.
As
21.
21. You didn't destroy it yet, but clearly it took some damage. You basically made a curve from the door.
as this is happening down south, can I go with Gorham and just tell him, like, Gorham, we need to find that imp?
He's already running.
Gorham's wall.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll be taking the dash action trying to catch up to it.
May I investigate the pile of wood? Is there anything like that?
Yes, you can investigate, but even if it's a good one or not a good number, it's
Oh, I meant
clearly
I just meant like, can I see anything beyond it, or what is it?
no. It's clearly covering the wall, wall, the wall entrance. I mean, somewhat. Do you want to try again to destroy the door?
Realizing everyone's gone, I look at Anya and I ask, where did everyone... Has everyone gone off again?
They're looking for the imp that was running.
I try once again to break the door down, sighing, because people...
May I help him try and break the door?
Sure. You can both try to do that. Do Ayo do a roll too.
Trying to find strength. Sorry. There it is. Sorry, I'm bad at this.
No worries, no worries.
You can click on the name.
Well, the door is almost broken, but it still stands. You clearly see here some wood crackment. The door is really about to break. On the top, both of you see some wood there, for some reason lying, and you see flowers. A basket of flowers there. You don't know why it's there. So
Deodori will. So, can she turn this corner so she can see down the chamber, like down this hallway?
Sure. It's a bit hard to watch because the wood is blocking a lot of the view, but in there is nothing to see.
Yeah, she's gonna call out to Gorham and say, "I think we lost him. We should be prepared for enemies. Let's go back and rally with our group."
Gorham, you step near the plant. Roll me a Dex saving throw. Or more here, but yeah, it's the same.
Believe.
And-
Oh, that's beautiful.
Beautiful, because as you could imagine, it was not really a welcome place to put the flowers. It was actually a trap that was about to be activated, but you didn't fall in it. So yeah, you escape the trap without issue. Somoto, Anyu, do you want to do another knocking on the door?
Yep.
Okay, strength again, both of you.
Can I try and make an attack against it? To, like, use my horns and draw it out?
Yeah, sure, you can try to do that.
I could hit it with my warhammer.
Go for it. Somoto, you tried to use your horns, but it didn't seem to be effective. But Anyo, you used your warhammer and you completely create a big hole. You just need to hammer it again and the door is open.
Can we see in now?
Yes, you don't see completely. Give me 2 seconds so that I can. You don't see anything on the other side that is suspicious. Well, Anyo, do you do again your warmer?
Yeah.
Then again, roll the. Okay, the door is broken. The door is broken, and let me create the vision. The room is empty, but you clearly see on the upper level there is some wild familiars waiting. They have, even though you made a lot of noise, and Deco made a lot of noise, they didn't hear you.
It's upper ledge. You can't charge to the upper ledge.
Yeah, exactly. You need to climb first.
Deodori is still in the passageway to the north, just waiting until she gets word from the party.
You didn't hear any word, but you did hear a big noise coming from the south.
Okay, her kind of philosophy was just to like stay up here and make sure nothing tried to get us from our flank.
Okay, no problem. Yes.
Can I hit them with spells from here, or do I still have to climb up?
You can easily touch the two first, but the three others, the two others are really hard to touch. Oh yeah, I forgot. You can view this too. On the south there is nothing, especially. Yes, what do the group want to do?
I mean, if it goes like a long time without word from the group,
They are trying to clearly those wild familiars are trying to ambush anybody coming from that side, but yeah, but they are not moving. They didn't even pay attention to what happened on the other side.
Can Deodori do a perception check of just like trying to listen for things in the passageway?
Sure. Try to do perception check.
Nothing.
Yeah, you just get the sense that it's empty on the other side.
All right. Yeah, she'll start heading south then.
Okay.
Yes, the demon sound.
The phone.
Brandon.
Yeah, that's me. I'm sorry. I just muted it.
Ignore an important phone call? What scandalousness.
On a D&D session. What the... Anyway, they are not moving. Do you want to go to the south and discover what is on the other side?
I shoot one.
Okay. Do the roll.
Damn, I can roll good.
You touched. You killed the one on the right. And as you killed them, they are aware of your presence. And actually, they make some strong noise, and actually they leave to the top. And you don't have any information more there.
We should keep moving.
Well, you want to move where? Gorm, do you try to climb it? Do a strength check.
May I also try and climb up after him?
Okay. You have trouble to climb it. Yeah, you didn't yet reach it. Anu, you can try to climb it this time on your side.
Before Anu climbs, can I give her my hempen rope to take to the top?
Oh, I think I have one.
Yeah, you can communicate. Anu, you did reach it barely. You had really difficulty to climb it, but you are on the top. And
Can
on
I
the
lower
top,
my rope to try and help them?
before you put your icon first on the top, and then we discuss about the rope. There are many there, and there's even a bigger one. Just as you try to do that, you don't have actually time for the rope, as I want everybody to roll initiative. There's something missing. Somoto, can you roll again, and you too, Gorm? Because I don't know why they didn't include it. 22. Gorm, you too. And 18. Wait, your score was not 18, it was 8, sadly. And their roll. Okay. Samoto, it's your turn.
So can we at the bottom see up the top?
You cannot see those guys on the top, not from that angle.
I'm in a defensive position facing the other direction, so I'm gonna ready action fire my crossbow at anyone who comes in from this direction or this direction. And then in my turn. Because I'm unaware.
Okay. It's their turn. Well, let me see. 1, 2, 3. Those 3 reach without any problem. And let's do first the movements. Done. They are going to try to attack you, Anyo. Let me roll the damage correctly. Shit! I don't want to kill players today.
Oh wow.
Did 17 touch you and 13?
Yeah.
Both of them?
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2. Wait, I made a mistake. Those 4 damage. So 10, 17.
I take 17 damage.
Yes.
I'm down.
Are you it's above your health, right? You are basically unconscious. On the next turn, when it's your next turn, I will ask you to roll for your death saves.
Okay.
Okay, and basically it's your turn now. I want you to roll 1d20. You can roll 1d20. Do you want to comment to do it?
Sorry, what?
1d20, like the following thing.
Death saves.
Death saving throw.
Yeah, but there is no specific thing. Yeah, exactly. You failed the first one. It will really be. Oh, okay. But you did.
It's it's by the hit points.
Yeah, but you still failed the first one. So let's. It's you, Samoto, that use it. Having two
Thank you,
torrent
Samoto.
icon makes me confused. Anya, just to give you a quick brief about the D&D rules. At the third save that you failed, you actually die, legitimately die.
Okay.
And with this, Deodori, it's your turn.
Deodori is
unconscious.
No. She's still down there. She's going to look up and let me look at a spell real quick. I just need to see the range at which it affects people to make sure I can do it. Just to make sure I'm not a Mr. Cheaty Pants. RST. Alright. Sleep. 90 feet. And creatures within 20 feet of a point I choose. Okay. Can that reach?
So Moto, on your next turn, you can literally see those three guys.
All right. Can Deodori, she's going to choose a point in the air above these creatures and try and target as many as she can with a sleep spell.
Okay. You roll the sleep dice so that I can tell you.
All right. She gets 24 HP of creatures.
90 feet, yeah, that should make a lot of effective. You basically put four of them in sleep. This one is the one that's falling asleep, and those three are near Anyo.
All right. Yeah, she is going to call and say, "Gorham, get up there and get her body. If you can stabilize her, the others are sleeping. We'll hold off what we can as soon as we can get everybody back down here." And
Gorham,
that's her turn.
Okay, Gorham, it's your turn. You need to do again a strength check to see if you climb it.
I can't hear Blizz. Do other people hear him? Like I see him like speaking, but I can't hear him.
Yeah, the same issue. I'm not sure if it's on purpose or not. Did you try to speak?
I saw his light might light up, but I don't know if it's actually getting audio. Do you have push to talk on, Blizz? Or
no, I don't think so. There is nothing. I might think that something happened.
There you go. There you go. I want to jump up, but not up there. I want to just drag the body down.
Okay. I still want you to do a strength check for those two actions at the same time.
Okay.
Well, the body is dragged down with you. It's it. Yeah. Do you have any bonus action, any movement?
I That would technically be my movement as well because I'm jumping up.
Okay,
That's-
okay. No problem, no problem. Somoto, you see a lovely lady down and 3 sleepy minions on the top.
Me being the smart boy I am not going to shoot, but I am going to use my bonus action to put my Stalker's Prey mark target on that one, and then I'm going to run up to
Are you?
Anya and try and stabilize her with absolutely nothing.
Well,
Can you stabilize something without the medical kit?
yeah, I no like that. I use. I think we. You don't need to have the kit. You just need to use a good saving roll.
Medicine, right?
Yeah, medicine. Um, if you fail, it increased the failing check, right? It's a rule that
No.
I'm not remembering, but
Um,
let's just say for the sake of this time that it is not. I will check it later.
I'll search it up now and I'll tell you in a second.
Okay, okay. It's the wild familiar's turn, and you will see actually something quite odd. One of the familiars. Wait, I just need to check the range.
No, it has no negative effect if you fail a
Perfect.
medicine skill.
Perfect. Thanks for the quick help. You see one of the wild familiars being thrown and falling here, and they take. Well, they take too much fall damage that they actually die.
oh,
So we just see one of the familiar just fly through the air, and just splat.
Shields
Exactly. Ayo, it's your turn to roll again.
Okay.
Nat 20, Nat 20. Haha!
Okay,
You're up.
you are stabilized. You basically are no more in danger of dying.
Yay.
Daydori, you see
Could-
3 sleepy familiars there.
Could I mention something on death saving throws, which I'm asking if you do as a roll? In the DMG, it lists that death saving throws happen at the start of your turn, and a D20 or a Nat 20 rules, you wake up instantly and regain an HP. Would she technically be able to take her turn since she's awake at the start of it?
No.
No,
Yeah, it's
because
her full turn.
Because of what?
it's your next turn. Because on this turn she stabilizes it, and on the next one she becomes back with 1 HP.
Okay.
And I have to verify it, but if I'm not wrong, if you are stabilized, it means just that you are out of combat. You are good. You are no more bleeding, no more danger. But I don't think you are back at 1 HP.
Yeah,
you gain if you have no magical healing after 1d4 hours after being stabilized, you regenerate one HP. And that
Okay.
repeats until you get full health. Or I'm not unconscious.
Yes. Rolling a nat 20 on a death saving throw has special rules in the DMG. And that's what I was saying. When you roll a nat 20, you regain 1 HP instantly. Alright. So I
No problem.
am going to, let's see. If she is awake, hard decisions. I guess she'll move back to about here. And I guess she'll roll at one of the ones she can see and just like roll a or actually she'll ready an action.
Yeah, you prepare yourself in case something happens.
Yeah, at the end of the Vile Fiend's turn, she'll select one of them and make a she'll select one of them and make a firebolt attack.
Okay. Gorm, for some reason he is not speaking, but he yells, "Get close to me."
No, I didn't want to interrupt him. So
Okay, no problem. Okay, you prepare your action. No problemo. Gorm.
I want to drag this sleeping imp down now.
You do want to drag that one? Okay, do a
Yeah.
strength check.
Saving throw or just check?
Check. As you climb on a rock, you fell because your armor was too heavy for that rock. Samoto, it's your turn.
Look at the down Gorm and I say there are better ways to kill an imp. And as I say that, I shoot him with my crossbow. If I just clicked off roll 20 and didn't click on the right thing, shit. There's no bot in there. There is a bot. For simplicity's sake, and to keep things fast, I'm going to roll on the.
Okay. Well, it works on the thing, so dice.
I know, but I clicked off accidentally, so I have to reload. Roll 20.
No problem. You rolled a 16
To shoot.
to shoot. Okay. You touched him. The one on the left on the bottom.
Front one.
The other ones are really difficult for you to shoot on with from that angle.
Yeah.
And you killed it without any issue.
I also use my bonus action to change targets. Change my Stalker's Prey target to that one.
I understand that you are trying to do that, but do you need to sight? Do you need to sight to view it? Because from that angle you can really not see it.
Oh, if I can't see it, then yeah, okay. Never mind then.
No problem. Yeah, it's their turn. Deodori, you are the only one to see this. The big one is coming here. Do you want to use your action on him or something like that?
If you allow me to, I will. But my action, I said I'd attack him at the end of their turn. So I mean,
okay.
that's specifically the one I wanted to attack, though. So.
Well, it's up to you. If you want, so you can use that ready for that, or you can wait and see what will happen.
Okay. I'm gonna take the firebolt, and that is going to
You do me a favor. Roll 1d2, and basically 1 means that you touch an ally. 2 means. Okay, you have the choice between 3. Well, roll 1d3, and that will
Please
determine.
don't hit me.
Okay, Samoto, you got hit by a firebolt. What's the damage? 6 damage. And
sorry, Samoto.
Basically, what happens, Deidari, is that you see him not being happy at the situation that those two are asleep, and it throws them towards you. And let me roll. Yeah, it failed. It don't touch you with an 11, right?
It does not. It misses.
Well, and it dies from falling near you.
Oh no! Oh, she'll pat it on its head. It tried.
And that's that turn. Anyo, you are at 1 HP awake.
Gonna. And can I reach the small one on top?
You can, yes, you can. Even the big
Throw a
one.
firebolt at the small one.
From that range, you can clearly touch both.
I'd want to hit the small
Yeah,
one.
you touched him. It died.
And that's it for my turn.
Okay, no problem. Daedry, your turn.
All right. Yeah, she's got vision on that. On that top
big one.
She is going to attack it again. With a firebolt.
Oh no!
Really? Wow.
Well,
all right.
1d2.
If you kill me, I'm going to be very displeased in you.
1d2 again for determining.
I mean, there's not much I can do about that. I'm sorry.
You need to roll 1d2 because
It's
there's
only
no more
I did.
3 people there.
I did. I rolled a 1 and I rolled a 3.
Yeah, but the 3
No,
was
it's
because there were 3 players
Oh,
at
okay.
that moment.
1d2. Okay.
Okay, do the damage.
All right. That's
Gorum.
it's only 2. She'll pull her hit, or she'll pull her punches.
Gorum, you took some damage from behind.
Okay.
I might add, it's a bit weird that an ally of the Horde that looks like Gael is attacking members of the Horde.
What are you doing?
Daedry is
I
gonna.
thought it was all over.
Yeah. She's just gonna.
And Gorum,
I can't
it's
get a
your turn.
shot. Get out the way.
I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna swap. Can I swap my sword for my one-handed crossbow?
Mm-hmm.
And I want to shoot the imp. Or whatever that is.
Sure, try it. Okay, you fail.
Guys, I'm not used to this, but here you go. Fuck.
Samoto,
I'm gonna go back here, and I'm going to cast bonus action, Hunter's Prey, on the big imp and shoot it.
yes. Okay, go for it.
By the way, since it is a one-handed crossbow, I still have my shield.
Okay. Oh. And it's worse. What is happening?
What are you
on...
doing? No, I'm kidding.
Well then,
Well, 1d1 again. No,
It only hits
this case is just ridiculous if you try to fail. So you try to hit it and you missed. Nothing happened horribly.
He tried to fire it, backfired on himself.
That's not how projectiles work.
kill me. This
The big one, the big familiar, is just living in the sight of those pathetic trying attempts to kill it. So it lives, and yeah, you don't see anything.
Are we out of initial then?
Yeah, you are no more in combat.
Let's go around so we don't have to deal with this stupid ledge.
Deodori is going to nod and say, I agree. And she'll just try and brush off like the ash and stuff from Samato and say, I'm sorry about those missed bolts.
maybe we shouldn't go chase it down. It seems relatively. Oh, and he's gone.
I'm not going first next time.
Gorm is not the kind of to think twice. Yes, you get vision. From there, there is no trouble. Um, you can actually move. You see that they are no more there.
I can see through walls. Oh my god.
No, you cannot see through walls, but you clearly see that it's empty.
Guys, watch the hole.
Yeah, she'll call over to and say, I'd check that pile of wood.
Burn it.
Too.
The pile of wood. Try to do an investigation check.
All right. I guess if nobody else does, Deodori will. Investigation. Oh my gosh, these garbage rolls right now.
You find a lot of pile of wood. One thing that I want for Gorum and for Somoto to do is a perception check.
My name, but I wasn't paying attention. What do I have to do?
Perception check.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Both of you, you see the in here where I'm pointing, there is a slight hole, but a linear hole. If that makes sense. Like you clearly see that it is a quite fine, tiny hole, but it is completely a line. It begins from one spot to the other spot. You don't know what it is.
immediately. Oh, dear.
It's right
Okay.
there. There to their area?
It's more here.
Oh, okay. I go up to without like about 10 feet away from it.
Okay.
I want to do a quick investigation.
Before you do an investigation, I want Gorm to do a dex saving throw.
Don't worry, guys. I'll fail.
You rolled a nat 20 before. I believe in you.
Yeah, this time you failed. Out of nowhere, you see blades coming from the wall, and you take. Wait. You see blades coming out of from the wall, and even though they barely reached you, you still take some damage. You took 1 damage.
I impose disadvantage on it. No, I'm joking.
No, well, the 5 was not too good. It was like, kind of bit like a disadvantage in the first place. Anyway, this is done. On the other side, Gorm, you hear what seems to be a familiar laughing off what happened to you.
Ah, they're making fun of me.
Gorm, we should stay with the group. Come back here.
You stay with me.
Gorm.
Deodori doesn't disagree.
Wait,
So,
what?
are the blades just constantly spinning there?
No, they stopped spinning. Like they came out and it stopped right now.
Are they retracting or resetting at all?
No, it stays statically there.
Can Deodori just like look at is there a pressure plate or anything he used to trigger it?
From the small hole, you can really it's really too small to do even an investigation. You cannot really understand what happened.
Okay.
How that went there. Anyway, Theodore and Gorm, you can do a perception. Okay, Gorm, you clearly see the one that is laughing is here on the corner, and he is laughing at you taking the blade.
Gorm, come back here now.
You touched the wall, sadly. But you clearly see that he is alone.
Gorm, come back here or you will die.
And
Make a persuasion check.
Oh dear God. I'm not good with people.
or even an intimidation check.
Oh, sure, because I can do that.
You want me to make an intimidation check?
You can do an intimidation to make sure that
Okay.
Gorm is not leaving too far.
Uh,
Gorm, on your side, I want you to do a wisdom saving throw.
We all know fighters have shitty wisdom saving throws.
And
Oh,
you
no.
didn't
Shit.
got intimidated by Gomo too. So you heard something from the back to hold you stand there, but you ignore it.
I am a god. I will defeat all enemies that stand before me.
Well, I don't want to roll initiative in this case where it's not that that many things, and it's quite a quick fight. Is coming to you.
Can Deodori shoot it?
As your reaction, no. Let's try first to attack it. Let's try the Gorm to let's try it to attack Gorm. Then Gorm attacks it, and then I'll let you to attack it. And it failed. Gorm.
What I'm actually going to do, I want to roll a strength check to grapple him and throw him into the blade.
Okay. Let me check. Strength check. It failed. So you have him in your arms.
No, I'm literally throwing him into the blade. Like I'm like in one action, just like grab, swing him in, and throw him into the blades.
Okay, roll me 1d4 because you are trying to attempt a normal way to kill it. 1d4 damage. Okay, it's clearly bleeding a lot and it's almost dead.
All right.
The cut was really deep. He's not doing anything.
Like my attempt was to like pierce it through the belly type thing with a blade.
If you want, you can try to do it again. You can try to push him on the blade.
Like as bonus action push type thing.
Okay, you can. Yeah, just a strength check and it's the end. Yeah, 18. It's good. It died within the blades. You cut him in two with the blades.
That's what you get for laughing at me.
You clearly see the lever that you find on the top. That was the cause of the blades. And you do get. No, I want you to do. Gorm, do me a wisdom check. A general. No, insight. Insight is actually really good.
Okay, insight.
Okay, you don't get any sense. Well, you seem to go normal. Deodori, do me a insight check.
Okay.
You feel that there is something quite obscure from the other side. You get like an intuitive instinct.
All right. She'll and I guess you're saying from this area.
Yes, from that area.
All right. She'll just kind of look at everybody and say, "I think we're getting close." I feel something ahead. Perhaps the medallion?
Then stick near me, as the vile familiar that got away could be nearby.
She's gonna
Pos-
say, I think we should take a measured approach. They're expecting us to come.
Yes, I agree with Deori.
Well, you can position your characters forward, and you can do initiative to prepare yourself.
In this room, like if she can see stuff, she'll point at the corner and say, "We need somebody listening there. We need Gorham ready to charge, and we need all to have sight on any of our allies that go in."
Samoto, you are really on a low level, so you can barely
Oh, is that
see.
low? Sorry.
Yeah. Just telling you. The place seems empty, but it's too silent. You don't actually like it. In there.
And we don't hear any voices.
No, nothing from the other set. Nothing. It's completely silent.
She's gonna say
18
I want-
perception.
Okay.
You clearly see that one of them tried to look to the other side when you are coming, and went back to the dark spots.
Okay. She's going to whisper and say, "Heads up, they know we're here. It could be an ambush." It's
I poke my head out.
oh wait,
You put your
and like when he does that, Daedor's gonna be like, "Get back!" Like hissing, and if she can, she's gonna ready an action. And if one of them attack him, when he points his head out, she will shoot it, and she'll like gesture for him like thumbs up.
okay.
We should advance.
Well, they don't seem to move anything. Perception. You clearly see both of them looking, and again going back to the rock here. Those two are really not good at discretion.
Would her
I
ready
wanna
action
try-
trigger on it?
I want to try to
Sorry.
stealth to there, like inside that little corridor.
It's a quite narrow place, and that corner is not really a nice
Okay, it's not
place
like
to
a
hide.
hide spot.
So if you want to do stealth, you do it with disadvantage.
Okay, I'll do it with disadvantage. Let's see.
Believe in yourself.
Oh
Oh.
God. Well, you go that other side, but you do make some noise and roll initiative, everybody.
Oof.
Alright.
Let's go with the calculated plan.
The plan is kill.
Sorry, I forgot to tag myself.
Okay.
There we go.
Let's see on their side.
This is the first bad initiative I've had all night. Or morning. Not used to playing this early.
Well, okay, there it is. Let me roll. Okay. 8. Anio, no, not Anio. Samoto. You on your side, you clearly see the following from your angle. There are some on that side. The one below, you clearly can shoot it easily, but the one on the top, you have more difficulty to shoot it. If you try to hit him, you get a -4 in your attack roll.
I'm gonna shoot the bottom one then.
Go for it.
First, I'm gonna cast Stalker's Prey, or use Stalker's Prey talent on the bottom one too, so I get the extra d6.
Okay. You touched him. Boom! Is that?
He is not shooting imps. He is impaling them to the wall.
Exactly.
That's what happens when you take a heavy crossbow and then make it automatic.
Anyo, it's your turn.
I'm not really sure what I should do.
You can, for example, if you want a suggestion, you can put yourself in ready stance, meaning that you use your action in case you see one of them going towards Somoto, that you use your action.
Okay, yeah.
But you need to
Alrighty,
describe me what is you ready, like what are you ready to do? Are you ready to climb, to jump, to use that as spell, or and so on?
Can I be ready to shoot a firebolt?
Yes. And you hear a lot of noises coming in your direction. Let's see. Oops, not the right thing. Sawamoto, on the left, 2 little monsters are coming to give you a visit.
Would
Okay.
Deodori's ready to action to shoot?
I forgot about that. You can do anyway, if you want, you can use your action, your ready action right now. You can shoot one of those two imps. Anyo?
Yeah, I'll shoot the one that's closest. The top one.
Okay. Oh, okay, it's a corner. You touched. Roll damage. Okay, it's still alive. The second imp that survived the attack.
Would Deodori's ready to action trigger?
It's not your turn yet, I think. It's your turn in the next turn.
Well, I had readied an action earlier when Gorham peeked his head around to shoot any that appeared.
Okay, go for it.
She'll shoot at
You
the
touched?
same imp.
Okay. Is that for sure? Yeah. No problem. I just do first the movement of all of them. Let me check this. Okay, this one will do this. This one will go here. This one has no problem to reach you, and this one will be considered.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah, actually, you were in the corner there. Those two, the big one and the little one here, didn't see you. You can actually do an opportunity attack there.
With
With one of them.
the bigger one.
Sure.
Hit, please! I pray you hit. Oh,
No, you missed. Okay, it's that turn to enjoy a bit of barbecue. First the small one. 13 and 23. Did it touch you, Samoto?
The 23 did, the 13 didn't.
Okay. You took 6 damage. The one on the right, Gorum, you will receive. Okay, the little one touched you, and the big one touched you too, I guess.
Oof.
The little one did 6 damage. The big one did 5 damage.
I am.
Again, okay.
Make the roll to life again after death.
Yeah, let's.
Not yet. You're on your turn.
He's rolling
Daedori,
as relentless, I think.
Yeah.
It's when he dies, isn't it?
I think you can only use that. Yeah, it resets once you take a short rest.
No, it increases by 5 DC points every time, and that 5 DC points increase resets that short rest.
Okay, I see.
So
Basically, he's immortal, and then he just can't die.
Refuse to die! Do it, Gorum.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you are back. That's a pleasure to hear. Daedori, you turn to.
Daedori is going to say, it's time for a tactical retreat. Everybody get back to where we can defend from. And she is going to shoot. She needs to free Gorum, but also Samato is going to die. Well, he can disengage. Okay.
I mean, I can't. I'm trapped in there.
Yeah, I know exactly. She's going to target this one. She doesn't have vision on it.
The one beneath the little one behind the big one is a bit hard to hit.
Okay, she'll target that one.
You can move there and then move back.
Fair.
Yep.
Yeah, I will do that because we need to free up Gorum. And Firebolt, please, 20. Okay, nice.
That's
come on, damage.
The thing.
The little one on the middle, right?
This one right here.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Is that?
And Daedori is going to yell, "Fall back!" Oh, freak! I don't have any spell slots. I just have cantrips. It'd be so nice if I did have a slot.
Gorum, your turn. You are back from the dead.
I'm gonna take the disengage action,
Yes.
and I'm gonna try to get to there.
You have 2 options. Yeah, exactly that one. Okay, no problem. You can do that. Samoto, it's your turn.
Okay, we can move further.
Well, it's 30 feet. So you did how many? 5. You still have 10 feet. You can go here.
Oh, I'm going all the way back.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, I could disadvantage on attack rolls against you. So.
Okay.
Samoto, it's your turn.
Is this? Can I move through that square?
You cannot go on that one, but where you are, it's fine. Like, if it's almost 50%, like this one, I'm fine, but this one is not really possible because it's too. The wall is impeding you. So no, you cannot go on the top.
How much do I trust 18 AC to save my ass? The answer is too much, and I'm going to just move back.
You can use the synchronize.
Oh, I know I can. I'm not going to though.
Okay.
So that's
You get
3 attacks of opportunity.
exactly. Okay, nothing. Ooh.
Shit.
Shit, not that's wrong. You got only 4 damage, but yeah, it's you are down while you are here. Samoto is down. Anyo, it's your turn.
Okay. I am going to cast Shadow Bolt on the big one. I think I
Okay.
can see it.
Go for it. Go for it. You touch it. Boom! It died.
Well done, Anyo. Well done.
Yay!
It's the turn of the wild familiars. Well, they are quite happily to see. Well, they are happily to see Somoto down, but at the same time, they saw their big friend going down. So they are not happy. They will attack each one of you. So Ayo, you
The one against Denore will have disadvantage.
okay. So beginning with Ayo, it's a 10. I don't think it touched. Deodori, it has disadvantage.
Oh, 15 is gonna hit.
Okay, and finally, Gorum, 18.
My AC is 18.
You got touched.
I'm
my
down.
friend.
Wait, maybe I could roll a DC of 20.
Yeah, believe in yourself.
Roll it again.
20.
Deodori, you take 5 damage.
Okay.
I don't
He's
think
actually
you
down.
can.
No, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Deodori, it's your turn. It's really tense. You just need to deal with 3.
Yeah, but she is not going to be able to. Because all she has are ranged attacks, and she is out of spells. I guess she'll take out her dagger
Mm-hmm.
and stab that one.
Okay, go for it.
And she'll say a prayer to the holy light. Wait, she's had her dagger in her hand this whole time. Can she pull out a second dagger that she has? She has a small knife. Because
Yes, you
she
can
needs her
take
other hand
as a
free
free
for spell casting.
If you can use a
Okay.
free action
Alright.
to get to the second weapon.
She is going to attack. Oh god. Bless.
Save us.
She pissed.
She's gonna attack.
Try that attack.
And then she's going to use a bonus action to attack a
Do
second
that.
time.
Okay, you touch it again.
She doesn't get to add her. Ability modifier.
Yeah,
for that
you-
spell, so it's just one.
No
damage.
problem.
So it's going to
So-
be 9 at the first and 1 at the second.
Which one do you do the 9?
9. Actually, well, if I was smart, I would have did it at that one, but that was the one I targeted.
And who is the second target? The left one. Okay.
Second.
Anyo. No, not Anyo. Gorm. Do your first death.
I am a god.
In the next turn, you are back with 1 HP. Somoto, you do your death save.
There should be no
Sorry,
reason why
Sorry.
I'm still alive.
You succeeded on the first one. Anyo, your attack roll.
Sorry, what?
Your action. You can do whatever you want.
Oh, fun.
There are 2 alive. The one in front of you is really bleeding heavily. He's almost dead.
Okay, I will shoot a fireball at that one. Or firebolt.
Okay, go for it. You touched it. Against the one, the one that is 1 HP, it's done. No. I remember a rule that is true. If you are trying as a spellcaster attacking from 5 feet within, you still do it with disadvantage. So you need to roll a second attack roll. No, another firebolt.
Sorry.
No problem. You killed it.
It is very dead.
Yeah,
Yay.
the orc warrior that is always doing push-ups. Oh, then put me down. Whoop, I'm back.
You have 2 people down, and I'm at 1 health.
I'm at 1 health too.
This is great.
Isn't this campaign a lot of fun? Anyway, Wild Familiars is going to attack Deodori, and it fails. Deodori, kill it.
All right. 2 daggers and standard action, bonus action.
Yeah.
The first one hits with 7.
In what way do you want to kill it?
She is going to just go for 1 slash at its torso, and if it dodges at it, she plants her other dagger in its head and just pushes it over.
At this point, Deodori doesn't know that I'm actually fine. So after she does the killing blow, she just sees me get up. I'm like, I'm good. I'm good.
Just absolutely bloody and bleeding, and she's just gonna be like, Gorham, by the light, you are blessed.
I am a god, didn't I tell you?
There is Samoto that is down. You can do a medic check to see if you can stabilize him.
Yeah, Deodori will help with it if she can.
I poke his eye.
That's not how medicine works.
I don't know that.
Can Deodori do the medicine check? With the help action?
Sure.
And I'll do the help action.
Alright, there we go.
What do you need me to
for
do?
the vitals and patching up
Oh,
CPR.
you did a fail check. I will consider this as it is not a critical success. So you do, Shamoto, you receive 1 death save and 1 success for now. So Shamoto, yes,
on that check, Gorham gave me the help action. I had advantage on it.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So he had 13.
Lucky Samoto. Well, yeah.
So the way I helped was he's like, put pressure on the spot. I'm like, I could do that, and literally just like shoved my hand as hard as I could onto the bleeding spot.
He's like,
yeah.
I will hit you.
As you are stabilizing Samoto, an orc figure comes there and tells you, no harm.
She's going to look up and say, "Where's the medallion?"
I
Putting
have
away a
it, but
dagger, other hand
no,
pointed.
I want no harm. Do not kill me.
Who's Narm?
I think he's saying no harm.
Yeah, no harm. I don't want trouble.
And she's going to say, Garnet didn't care if we took your life or not. You can come back a prisoner. But give up the medallion now.
I can give you the medallion, but I don't want to be prisoner of nobody. Saboto, you are stabilized, so you easy peasy.
I whisper to the guys, I'm in no condition to fight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk forward and be like, okay, give me the medallion and then we'll talk.
Deodori readies a firebolt to shoot him if he does anything aggressive.
I'm staking behind her, by the way.
Okay. It throws the medallion on the ground. You clearly see a golden medallion with red gems all over it as a decoration. Anya, do you take it?
Yes.
Arcane check.
Great. Is that the Arcana?
Yes. Okay. As you touch it, a big sense of dread comes emanating from it. You really get the sense that something is dangerous behind it.
She's gonna drop it.
No, don't drop it. The spirits might be, the demons might be enraged because of that.
You literally just threw it onto the ground. How stupid can you be?
She'll pick it back up and kind of hold it away from her, like, I don't like this.
Okay. Do you give it to someone?
Gorham, you want it?
Sure.
Gorum, take an Arcana check.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. It's not the bread. Okay. Think about something else there. While Anya was really not comfortable holding the medallion, you don't have the you do sense there is a power in it, but you don't know why Anya was so. You put it on the medallion. Yeah. Okay. You put the medallion on, and for now nothing happened.
Yeah. Theodori is going to walk by and say, "I don't think you should wear that."
It looks cool though.
And she'll walk to the orc and say, "What's your name?"
My name is Yarok Benchadow.
She nods and says, "Why did you steal the medallion?"
I want to have familiars that will help me to do all my tasks. The servants that only serve their master.
Ooh, so I have the power of these imps that we just killed?
Yes.
Oh, that's pretty useless to me now.
Well, good for you. Can I go away?
Is this an edge?
No, it's not an edge. It's like an elevation, not an elevation, a way to go down, but it's not profound. It's like some inch. Yeah.
I use my foot to kick him down.
Okay, do a strength check. Actually, to be even nice, do an athletics check. You have more stats, I guess. What's your athletics? You put 20 plus.
It's just plus 2 more.
Okay. Is putting down on the ground, and let me put the revelation of the room. Yeah. Is down and begs, "Mercy, do not kill me."
That's just what you get for giving us a hard time.
Yeah, Deodori is going to look at Gorum and say, "We take him back to the Valley of Trials." And she looks at him and says,
"Let's use the rope to tie him up."
Yeah.
No, please do not do that. I don't want to live my life in prison.
I'm gonna try grapple him so he can't squirm while we rope him up.
What is that intelligence check?
She's going to use the rope to tie him up. I guess I should ask this. The Xanathar's rule said when you use rope to tie somebody up, it's not a sleight of hand dexterity, but it's sleight of hand intelligence with your knowledge of knots. Do you want me to do that, or do you want a regular sleight of hand?
Slight as offense, like your strength is nice, but like I get what you mean, but I never read the Xanatar book, sadly.
Oh.
Theodore, you try to put him, and while you still make him hold that he cannot move and so on, it's still not perfect.
Okay.
But he's old and he cannot easily break unless he do some shenanigans.
All right. She's going to look around this area, and she'll look at Yorog and say, "What did you use to summon all of these demons? Do you have any components or additional supplies around this cave before we depart?"
Right now he is grappled, so because I get 21 strength, unless he wants to oppose the grapple.
No. Like he was being grappled, and at the same time you tied him up.
Okay,
Theodore.
so the ropes are considered grappling him then, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But to answer, well, the big one that you killed, it was actually a smart one. He stole not from me, but from some people outside, some farmers, a bit of money, and I found. Why am I telling you all of this?
And she's going to place a hand on his shoulder and smile and say, "Because you want to live."
Yeah, but you are sending me back to the prison, and I don't want to go there.
And
Please,
she's
I tell you, I know of a treasure if you let me live and free here.
She's going to. Well, I mean, she'll consult with everybody else, and she won't hide her words at all. She'll say, "I think it is a mercy bringing him back to the Valley of Trials. That in itself should merit him telling us this. What do you guys say? I won't unilaterally make this decision for us."
I'm trying to intimidate him to give no resistance at all, making sure.
Sorry, you try to do what?
I'm going to intimidate him, saying you're going back to prison. There's no ifs, ands, or buts type thing. And since I'm menacing, I can use my stamina as my intimidation check.
Okay. Well, please, and that's the only thing that he says. He is not finding any more words to add. Samoto, it's just a matter of patience. Once the art thing is finished, and I presume you will be able to be back.
Can
yes.
Deodori just roll an investigation check looking around his lair, and then, if he's not going to tell us where the treasure is, we'll just take him back to the valley?
Yeah, he's not going to tell. You can investigate. Do you investigate the bodies too?
Yes.
Okay. For the bodies, just for the sake of simplification, you investigate all the bodies, and you find different things that are really not useful. You find like a set of rusty keys. You find a salt shaker. You find the 20 piece of gold.
Okay.
And you find a pickaxe, but not a normal pickaxe. A pickaxe that is completely in iron. Even the old is.
Okay.
You may esteem that it might have some value.
Okay.
And that's about it. You find like a small side of the cavern that is where he puts his sleeping bag, and there is a bit of food, but you don't need to worry about food in this state of the game. So, yeah,
All right. Yeah.
the burning blade coven is done.
Um,
Go ahead.
Anya's gonna look at him and be like, "Did you set up those blades in the wall?"
No, it was them. They are really crafty. They are. When you tell them to do something, sometimes they get it and they are really effective, but sometimes they are just a pain in the ass to deal with, and they are just being stupid.
All right. She is after she comes back to the party. She will just gesture for them to start bringing Yarog and she'll say to Yarog and just taunt him, and it's like, it's a shame your treasure's gonna stay here and be lost to the sands of time.
My treasure is in my mind. There is no cards, no map. Yeah, that's a better way to say it.
I knock him out yet?
She's going to then say, Garnath thought this amulet could do a lot of harm to Ogremar. Would be a shame if news of your crimes got all the way to the War Chief. What do you think he'd do to you?
I don't think the warship will be worried about that, in the sense that someone else will give me the guillotine or the axe in my neck.
And she's not going to taunt.
Like I said, I beg, let me live and free, and I will tell you of a map. Well, as you ended this conversation, after a moment of searching and so on, Samoto, you wake up with a lot of pain all over your body. And yeah, you are grouped together. You leave the coven to go to the Valley of Trials, to the small village.
How long is the march south?
Some hours of marching. Like you took some moment to reach to the north of the evening of the coven. So after midnight, you reached back to the camp.
Okay, I'm fine with that if everybody else is. Actually, I noticed a feature I had that I forgot that I had, but she'll use that on her.
Sure.
Yeah.
Next time, for sure. Invocation, it's actually, we use something else because invocation is more made for the mana.
It's the arcane recovery.
Wizard, exactly.
Yes. I'm sorry, go ahead.
And with this, do you go to the camp?
I am fine with that if everybody else is.
While you are reaching for the camp and after the fight and so on, well, with the sleep you will not get 1 point of exhaustion, but it really becomes a bit tired for you, and you need to stretch your energy to reach it. But you reach it. You asked to the guards who are awake for a place to sleep, and they tell you, yeah, in the tavern. And in the tavern, you get in and you sleep easily. After that, I propose, because it's almost the hour, that we stop the session here. And yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
That was great.
And there
Yeah.
was a small second where we almost all could have died, but
I mean, I didn't die. I didn't go down once. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Well, one thing is for sure, it was really dangerous to go to the coven, but hey, you didn't know the full extent of the danger there.
Well, I think I bravely stood my ground.
And no unintentional puns. No, but it was great. Just in general, what do you think about the session?
it was I very much enjoyed it. Just looking at the system of for the World of Warcraft core document, everything
Yes.
seems to be on a much harder and higher scale of like difficulty. Stepping out and like that Scorpid dealing 22 points of damage on one attack, rolling 2d6 at first level. It's like, okay.
No, but hey, just to understand, it's 4d2 because
Yeah, the crit.
4d6 because of the crits. I will be honest. The first session we survived somehow. It means that everything will be fine, because I don't know why, as DM, the first session is always something goes wrong with the first crit on the player. But somehow we managed to survive it.
I mean, I was fine. I could do that all again next encounter.
3 health bars.
Thank you all for being patient with me, by the way, while I remember how to play.
No worries. Like, take your time.
I'm also sorry for being late. I thought it was meant to start 11.
You should stand up earlier. You should use Relentless.
Okay, so wait, from right now, how long ago did we start?
What do you mean?
3 hours
will be the
and
next
40
session?
minutes.
Okay, so I'll definitely make it next time.
Yeah.
You came 1 hour late, but it's 1 hour and a half because we did session 0 before that.
Okay.
So 1 hour and a half when you came in, more or less.
This
So yeah,
is actually perfect, too, because I have to go to work in 10 minutes, so I was about to ask if I could leave.
well, lucky you. And yeah, next week will be more. I will post on availability next week. If there is anything that is not, if there is any inconvenience, just to write in there so that we know for who can join as well.
Got
The only thing I really find sad for today was that at any moment that Felix left. I mean, at the beginning it was a bit dry, but that's because it's the beginning of the session. Like the beginning of the session, nobody knows really the players.
Yeah. Well, also too, I like role playing a lot. I was trying not to like dominate the spotlight from everybody, but then when he left, I was like, well, it's only 3 of us. All right. I don't feel
No worries.
as bad.
Well, I hope I can somehow bring him back, but yeah, we'll see. Because I think it was just more of a. It was tired and he left because it was low energy as some.
Oh, so I literally just missed the.
Yeah, someone left. Felix left without saying anything, and then you came, and somehow you made it actually more anime.
Hey, I like Gorum. Like, Deodori is super tactical, super mean, and super, working towards her goals, and Gorham's like, I
Let's
feel
do
like
it!
they work well together. Just like he's got all the energy, and she's like, all right, just go this way and hit all of those people.
All you guys gotta do is literally stand 5 feet away from me, and I can pose a disadvantage on attack rolls against you guys. So I could technically be a backline person and still have a shield and be like, I protect you. So if I'm
don't
low
have
health,
melee
I'm getting
weapons,
behind you.
So I might take advantage of that.
You guys be
Well-
my meat shield.
Well, maybe the fifth player might be the your mid shields.
Is he melee?
I don't know. Like we shall see. It's yet to.
I can be.
Yeah, you are a shaman. You can do a lot of stuff.
It would be very
Any-
nice to recruit like a melee healer.
A paladin. Oh no, that won't work. Bom bom bom. Anyway, thanks for coming. I hope that you enjoyed it and have a nice afternoon or morning. I don't know how it works on your sites.
Yeah, it's 9:50 a.m. for me now, so that was a fun, great way to start my day. Thank you. Thank you for DMing and putting
Thank
this
you.
on.
I love the
Have
map.
a
by
nice,
the way. That
day.
was really nicely done.
Thanks. Well, I didn't do it.